Tell me, how'd you get your start in games?
I did every terrible job under the sun, and then while I was doing these terrible jobs, I Hell Bentley built a computer game on something called a bulletin board, which is when the internet was run on chalk. And everyone said I was crazy, and everyone said it was a bad idea, and no one thought I should have done it, and it nearly killed me. And after I'd done that, everything else was just budget and scope. Repeat, budget and scope. Tenacity, a stupidity, an inability to realize that what I was doing was impossible. Total denial of my lack of skill. Self-delusion that if I just tried really hard with my modicum of talent, I might make it. And like the Terminator robot, an inability to understand defeat. My advice to anyone who is trying to get there is simple. Just work really hard in a belligerent motherfucker way. Sorry, swearing there. And realize that there are tons and tons of smart, lazy people out there. People who are way, way smarter than you, but lazy. Outmaneuver them.
For students who are coming out of the program with an associate's or a bachelor's degree, what advice do you have for them as far as portfolio or interviews with companies?
Wow. If you haven't already, then I would go and learn how to give an interview. Giving an interview is a skill set. It requires you to learn a lot of things that they generally don't teach you. Understand that most people can't give an interview. They're actually terrible about it. Understand that just being able to do the basics of an interview sets you way higher on the average barrier than most people. You got to kiss a lot of frogs. You've got to pick the right level of entry. You've got to be sensible and sane. If I had a choice right now, and I haven't got any education. I left when I was 15. Didn't have courses when I was a kid. Of course, all this was English back then. And, whatever. And Steam. We powered everything with Steam. Although we do now with games, I suppose, with Valve. No. Stay at home. Keep your costs low. Be bold. Be willing to work for nothing. Don't worry too much about all that debt that you've got swirling around you. You'll be able to outmaneuver it at the right time. Refinance if necessary. Beg forgiveness from your parents. And when you see your opportunity, take it at 1,000 miles an hour and don't let up for an instant. Never ever think you've crossed the finishing line. And do that long enough while being a good person who's trying to do well at gaming, and you give yourself the best opportunity. On top of that, bear in mind that computer gaming right now is going through a sort of schizophrenic world. It is both back bedroom coding done by two people trying to change their lives and enormous monolithic companies with people who are on projects for years. Pick your horse. If you're just coming at it with your degree now, you're young. There's a lot of time left. It's okay. It's also okay to go and get another job and build up a slush fund of money to lean onto. Be brave. Make connections. Wash. Know the names of people when you turn up. You'd be amazed how many people take interviews and they're dressed in an inappropriate suit, slippery hands. They don't know the name of the people they're interviewing. They don't know the games that studio made. And they don't show any passion. And they generally smell. Like, there you go. Just don't do those four things and you're halfway there. Listen to your parents. I know they bother you and drive you mad and make you feel, horrible. But they've actually done an awful lot of this stuff. Maybe not in computer games, but they've had to get jobs. They have to vouch for stuff. They probably know. Also, they probably bankrolled you, particularly if you're living at home. So be good to them. That would be another one.